Hi, I haven't made a video in a long time, so I decided to try this again. Um, Partially because it's 4 in the morning and I can't sleep, but I want to start out with saying that for one, I'm autistic, and it might not seem like I'm autistic, but I'm like high functioning autistic kind of thing. Um, and I've recently figured out that I am not only autistic, but I also have depression and anxiety, and I have what is it? I'm an empath as well, which doesn't play well with my with my autism. It likes to fight with it sometimes. And I recently found out that I am bisexual. Um, yeah, which is I'm slowly learning myself. Um, I also used to be a Mormon. Uh, I mean, I still believe in Jesus and God, but I don't really like. I don't really accept the qualities and morals. Some of the qualities and morals they go by, but um, I, it's yeah, it's stupid. um, my anxiety sucks, man. It's not fun. I also realized that I have I'm a I am or INFP from the Myers Briggs personality test, which is it kind of helps me understand um, why I act in certain ways, if that makes sense. And um, yeah, uh, but I feel like I should try this out. Uh, I should try making a YouTube video like for a week, every day for a week, and see if this helps with my anxiety and my um, depression, because I feel like I need to do an outlet, but I have no idea what to do with it or for an outlet because I never feel motivated to do it. Um, my depression is a big reason why I don't get up and do stuff. Um, so I just lay in bed all day and watch YouTube because I just don't want to do anything. um, and uh, it sucks. I know that there's a lot of people out there that have explained their stuff, their like anxiety and depression and stuff, and um, I feel or I relate to them a lot. Um, my empathy uh, gives me a lot of emotions, and it sucks because my autism doesn't know what to do with it. So I just have a mental breakdown every couple months or so. Um, but I am trying to learn how to use it to my advantage because I've been told that I'm a really cool person to be around. I just don't sometimes, or a lot of the time, I don't ever see how that's a thing. Also, sorry about the lighting. the lighting in here is trash. And it really doesn't look like I'm talking because I don't know. I'm this is new to me. But uh yeah. um this is definitely something I've thought about doing. Um Getting my foot in the door of YouTube and at least trying it out. Uh and it's a huge leap because I'm a naturally shy person, and I really don't. I kind of find it embarrassing to do this for some reason, despite how weird of a person I am. um, I mean, obviously, in my opinion, I have a good taste in music. Evanescence, yeah. um, but yeah. Um, I guess a little bit more about me and my uh how I got to be like this, or how I got to be in the place I am now. Um I I don't know. It's like um it it's like when it comes to my anxiety and depression, it all comes down to my dad passing away, and I just don't uh it's like the first 2 weeks I after my dad passed, uh I got really angry, and um I threw fits every night and was just crying my eyes out, and um uh beating beating up my poor PlayStation 2. I I still regret doing that because it was a nice PlayStation. But that was how I got through the first couple weeks after my dad passed. This was back in 2010 when I was actually two days after I turned 11, and it's like it completely flipped my world upside down. Like after my dad died, we lost the house a month after that, and um, we were basically, or yeah, we lost my house a month after my dad died, and we picked up and moved to a different state. We moved. We used to live in Utah. My family used to live in Utah, and now we live in Oregon, which I love it a lot better out here than I ever did down there. It's like the school system is so much better, in my opinion, up here. The medical system down there thought I had autism, or that I had ADHD or ADD, but that wasn't that wasn't the case. Uh, OHSU actually diagnosed me as autistic across the board, but they don't know in what region that I'm autistic. Um, they just know I'm autistic. And that I'm high functioning autistic. And the interesting thing is my IQ is 90. Like, it's 90, which is below average, but when it comes to like problem solving and what is it? Problem solving and scientific stuff, I have well, back then I had college level problem solving skills and, um, what is it? College level problem solving skills and like an IQ of 120 for scientific, for the sciences or whatever. And I just, um, it was, it's like after that, school systems had a speech therapy class that helped me be able to talk the way I do now, which I'm still working on to this day. I really, um, oh yeah, uh, I kind of got sidetracked from the story I was telling before that, but excuse me. I it's like 2 weeks after my dad died. I was really upset, throwing tantrums and beating things up and stuff, and then suddenly I went radio silent with my emotions and feelings about stuff for a good 4 years, from sixth grade all the way up to freshman year in high school. It's like freshman year in high school, my emotions suddenly started opening up, and I started crying about my dad and um, the my my dad was, I don't know. I loved him, and I do miss him a lot, but at least I could get over, or at least I could talk about this stuff without breaking in tears. Um, I got a how I became an empath, or how I found out I was an empath, is because like I tend to get deja vu a lot, um, especially when it, it's like I don't get it while I'm awake. I get it when I'm sleeping, subconsciously when I'm sleeping, which is really interesting because it's like it's like I literally dream about the future sometimes, uh, which is nuts. But I uh, I also started getting super upset for no reason, and I started feeling. Uh, uh, I didn't know this back then, my freshman through senior year, but I got my emotions all mixed up, and uh, I was wondering what was wrong with me and all that. I thought I was a I thought it was just an over emotional, um, well, I was an over emotional teenager, but I felt like I was even more of an over emotional teenager than I should be. But I recently, over the past year or two, I started um, realizing that I feel other people's emotions a lot, and I don't know how to take that, and or I don't know how to. I didn't know how to distinguish the difference between my emotions and their emotions. But now I'm starting to realize that, and I uh, it's really a weird sensation when you realize that those negative emotions that you're feeling are very different from what you're really feeling. Like once you make the different or realize the difference between what you're feeling and how or what, like between what you're actually feeling and what is just a random wave of feelings that you caught from someone somewhere. Um, but yeah, it's weird. Um, and yeah, I guess the whole point of this video is um, to kind of put myself out there and to put some of my own experiences with um, with I guess when it comes to anxiety, depression, autism, um, just trying to make sense of your own feelings and empathy and all that. Um, it's like I just want to put my own voice in the world of YouTube for someone to watch, and hopefully they'll understand what I'm talking about, um, and that they'll get some kind of comfort about it, because it's like if they're autistic or if they're autistic or if they're having anxiety or depression or they're wondering if they're empathic or not, obviously you could leave a comment down below. Um, it should be interesting if I ever get any views. It'd be cool if I did, but it's fine if I don't. And I'm gonna try and make a video every day for the next week or so and see what happens. Um, see how much I change, and it's like the the best kind of therapy that I've noticed for me is if I talk. Um, if I talk to someone or anyone, that's the best kind of therapy, emotional therapy I have. So and it's like, um, it's like I've talked my friends and family's ears off about my emotions, and they're like they don't really um well like my biological family kind of doesn't care about it anymore, um, and I've kind of over exhausted that, so it's like I should turn it to YouTube and try to make something really productive and creative about it. So it's like, why not? um, and yes, I'm recording on my phone because I am a scrub. um, and yeah, hopefully someone finds this video a little comforting. Um, a little interesting and comforting, and yeah, it's like I have a lot of issues. I have quite a bit of mental issues, so it's like if anyone wants to ask me anything like if they want to, yeah, if anyone wants to ask me anything, just comment below, and I'll make a video. uh I'll make a video about it, and either about it or I'll include it in the video. I don't know. This is new to me, so you got to start from somewhere. Um, yeah. Bye. Sorry for the awkwardness.